A glorious electricity fills the air of Splatterface today, my bastards. So grab a pint and find your seats while we welcome our next gladiators to the pit. First up, garbed in yellow loincloth and holding his trusty iron dagger which he wields with a devilish skill. Folks, excuse the stink while I introduce Pibo the Gremlin. Across the way we have a spider who needs a little introduction. Heir to an elven throne and hoping to lash her way to the top of Splatterface, please stand for Lady Whitefur, the jumping spider woman. Much like Battleglade last bout, there seems to be a little confidence in the gremlin Pibo out there, but I don't think we should be so quick to count out the tiny combatant. After all, having chosen to go into the fight nearly naked, his confidence alone could win the day. Lady Whitefur had best keep every one of her eyes on the gritty gremlin. Something to note is that the lady brought with her a friend to Splatterface, a sapling grown in her home forest. She hopes to plant it somewhere near the screaming peaks upon her victory here in the arena. Well, Whitefur, here's hoping you get your chance. We could see Pibo down there, impatiently waving at us. Seems you want us to get on with the show already, and who are we to deny? Are you ready? Let the third bout commence. Both combatants charging in. And first blood already. A strike from Pibo was parried by a whip as another whip catches him in the hip, bending his leg terribly. Pibo is down. Ooh, but the gremlin has slashed away one of Whitefur's hands, and with it one of her whips. Spider Ichor drenches the arena. The two continue the struggle. Pibo is certainly not down yet, and Whitefur is down. Pibo scored a good hit on her leg. Both combatants are on the ground now as blood and spider fluids paint the arena floor. Pibo is whipped in the chest. Whitefur takes another hit to her leg, and it looks like the dagger is stuck, but it is yanked free. Oof. The struggle continues as both fighters try to score a decisive hit. Whitefur is making some light hits while also managing to parry the gremlin's blows. Pibo is a whirlwind of strikes. The spider cannot find a good place to stand. Ooh, oh my, but a hit to Pibo's right arm splits it into gore and the dagger goes flying. This is going to be it for the feisty gremlin. Or is it? He has begun scratching at Whitefur, trying to keep her at bay. Ooh, but a whip finds its mark directly on Pibo's temple, taking him down and knocking the fight straight out of him. Pibo is down, and that looks to be it from the gremlin. Whitefur, still unable to stand, continues a weak assault, and hold on folks, Pibo's awake. Coated in grime and with both arms destroyed, Pibo appears to be biting at Whitefur. He's enraged, folks. Let's see what you have left in you, gremlin. Ooh, not much. A final devastating lash has hit the enraged gremlin in the head, knocking him into the Hall of Legends. And, well, let's hope the lady isn't about to join him. At this point, she's lost a lot of Ichor, and she still has our timer to get through. Let's start it up. Victory! The winner of the third bout is Lady Whitefur and her lashes of bronze. She's done it, folks. Lady Whitefur is victorious, and what a wonderfully brutal battle it was, too. And also, don't worry about her lost hand. We have our absolute best healers on the task, and before her next fight, Whitefur will be as good as new. And as for her prize, well, it looks like she's having a bit of a hard time deciding. And admittedly, there isn't much to choose from down there. Just a filthy loincloth, cap, and iron dagger. So, I'll tell you what, Whitefur, you pick up whatever you like down there and we'll get our crafts dwarves on the task of repurposing it in whatever way you like. A prize well earned, your grace. That'll go for future bouts as well, in the event of there not being any desirable equipment. It should make future bouts even more glorious. Now, as for the gremlin Pibo, I don't think any of us expected such explosive tenacity from the little fighter. It seems a rough life lived in the alleys of Grotto Brains has ensured a permanent seat in the Hall of Legends. Rest well, Pibo. We all thank you dearly for the show. Now I'm just receiving word from an arbiter, and it seems Lady Whitefur has chosen to have Pibo's dagger forged into a buckler. Wonderful. You can be sure our smiths are already on the job. Just goes to show you folks, A fight in the arena is not over until it's over, and often it's anyone's game until the last breath is drawn. Keep that in mind as we wait for our next electrifying bout. Coming up, it's the bronze-clad Desert Hunter Rattleback versus the beautifully belligerent Battle Beetles. It promises to be a good one, folks, so be excited!